One of Meghan Markle's podcast guests has apparently revealed that she didn't actually speak to Meghan for the show in an Instagram post. Allison Yarrow from New York appeared on Markle's show last week in an episode called To Be or Not to Be, where she discussed the term bitch and how it applied to women in the public sphere in the 90s. In clips from the show, the journalist's comments are edited between comments from Meghan herself. However, in a social media post from August, Allison shared a photograph of herself in front of a sign for Gimlet, an audio production house, before thanking a producer, Farah Safari, for being an excellent interviewer. While Allison appeared not to have spoken to Meghan for that episode, some guests, such as Meghan's close friends Melody Hobson, Jamila Jamil and Serena Williams, are featured having conversations with Markle on the podcast. In the Instagram post, which was shared as the first episode of the series came out in August, Allison wrote, "Excited to be included in the visionary series hosted by Meghan the Duchess of Sussex that aims to dissect and subvert the archetypes that hold women back. Cheers to producer Farah Safari, an excellent interviewer, and the folks at Gimlet at Spotify who get it done." On the producer Farah Safari's LinkedIn, she reveals she's been working for Gimlet since February as an associate producer. In a post about working on Meghan's podcast, she wrote, "This journey has been filled with breathtaking interviews, crunching deadlines, a whole lot of laughter, and of course, challenging and combating the archetypes that women and people of marginalised genders face. I'm so grateful for my team, their guidance, passion, and true skills in audio cannot be replicated or replaced." A number of episodes have featured Meghan's celebrity friends in conversation with her, including Serena Williams, Sophie Trudeau, Minnie Carling, and Jamila Jamil. Meanwhile, she's also spoken to A-lister Paris Hilton for another episode of the podcast. However, episodes have also featured clips of experts and academics speaking about specific topics. Experts have included Dr. Laura Kay, who appeared in The Misconception of Ambition, and Dr. Mashinka Ferenc Hakapian, who spoke on the episode of Duality of Diva with Mariah Carey. The audio clips of the experts have been cut and interwoven between audio of Markle, so it's not clear whether or not she spoke to any of the experts herself. Meghan Markle has released 10 episodes of her podcast series Archetypes so far. In each episode of a podcast series, Meghan Markle candidly discusses her personal experience with some of the labels she was branded with over the years. Speaking on Sky News Australia, contributor Meghan Kelly told Markle to have some perspective as she slammed the 41-year-old for word policing. Miss Kelly said, "Sometimes it really is you. You know, the thing that really irritates me about a whole podcast every week is we get to dissect another word that you're not allowed to say. You can't say difficult, you can't say the B word, you can't say that a woman's aggressive, you can't say the tiger lady, you can't do an angry black woman. Well, you know what? Sometimes women of all shapes, sizes and colours, whatever, it's not necessarily an archetype." She added, "Look what's happening in our countries. Over here, people can't buy turkeys, they're too expensive. We've got record inflation, and she wants to run around word policing everyone. Have some perspective." Miss Kelly describes Meghan as the least self-aware person that she's ever had the misfortune to encounter in public life.